Hello, it is I, Dr. Brian Lorgon 111, and welcome back to SokoCat Island. We're getting close to the end. Maybe I'll have a good day of puzzle solving and we'll get there. Okay, so we glanced at this one at the end of last time, but I haven't looked back at it again. So we have 2 down and 3 up, so we're going to need to carry one of them up as we go up there. And looks like the one that's to the north of us here probably needs to come down onto that red spot. The only way to get someone here... Okay, this is interesting. So the only way to get someone here is to push them north from here, but the problem is we would need another block right here holding this guy down. So how can I possibly get another block sitting here? The one to the north here is pinned on the right-hand side of the screen. But also, this guy is relatively pinned. We push him to the left. But in order to get to the north of him... Ooh, yuck. Like, how is that going to work? How is that going to work? How would I possibly get to the north of this guy after pushing him to the left? It seems like this guy would have had to come all the way down to here, which isn't going to work. Or if he was just down to here, and I push the guy left and up. Yeah, that seems to be what's going on. So I could push this guy down to here. Except I need to push... Wait a minute. Now I didn't get a chance to push that guy left and up. Okay, this has already become tough right at the beginning. How do I get on the south side of this guy if I push him to the left? Well, I could have pushed him to the left earlier, but then I couldn't have gotten to the north of the other guy. Because if I push him to the left now, then I can't get to the north of the other guy. Well, well, well. What a conundrum. Oh, but... Is it possible now, if I push him to the left, I could push him to the south and then get around to push him back to the north? I think it would have been if I hadn't already done the thing I did with this other guy over here. But unfortunately, if I do this now, I'm going to be trapped upwards, so I think I need to restart and possibly have left that first block there. That also doesn't seem quite right. But I'm starting to get a feel for how all these movable bits might interact. So... What if... What if I knew what I was doing? Alright, how far... Aha! I think I see something. Which is, if this was here... and... this were here... then I could push this guy down here and be able to walk around and push him back to the north. Why did I want to push that guy to the north again? Yeah, I remember now. Okay. I wanted to get him to here. Because then once he's here... something happens... No, I needed to hold this down and then push somebody across. Actually, it doesn't have to be held down. Like, I could do this now, right? So I could push this over to here. And now that this guy is here, I have the ability... Oh, but if I push him down to here... I need to push this guy north first? No, because then I can't get north of this guy. I think I might have gotten myself stuck again. I wanted to be able to push this guy to the north, which means I wanted this one here. But I'm not sure that I can do that now with these two other blocks in these positions. I think I've done something wrong again, but I'm not certain about it. Yeah, let me restart and remember all these positions. This feels like this is... I hope this is the harder end of the puzzle, but I'm not certain. Okay. So, let's try leaving this guy here. Gonna push this guy down here. Push this guy to the south. Nope, somebody has to go to the south now, and then I'm dead. So that's not gonna work. Right, I pushed the first guy to the right. I remember now. So, if I do, this is my first move, then do all that stuff. Then that gives me the ability to walk around here. And so using that walk around ability now, I need to do something brilliant. Which is... Will this work? Suppose I do this and this. I can still walk around everything. And now I can push this guy to the left and push this down and now be able to push this guy north. There we go. Great. Okay. And then having done that, I can get this guy in his final resting spot. Oh, and lose the game. I needed to push this guy to the left first. Is there any recovering from that? No. Okay. I can get back there in just a moment. Okay, so once I'm at this spot, I need to go ahead and push this guy up. I'll get him in a minute. But first, I need to move this guy down. Well, I can still get on both sides. There we go. And now I can push this guy up. And now we're up here into the second part of the puzzle. So let's rotate around and look again. And basically, I'm just on the upstairs part. And so... This is actually a possible first move, so that's interesting. Okay, so I have that space to move around all these guys. And is it just the case that I need to push everybody to the left and up into the corner? It seems like it might be. Yeah, but there's the possibility of walking around the top first. Yeah, okay, I think I see something. Which is... If I do this, I don't need to walk around the top because I could have just walked over here, but eventually I probably need to walk around the top. And... yeah, it looks like it would be safe to do... Oh, I push this guy to the left. I can push the other guy to the right. Yeah. Right now this looks kind of okay. So if I do this... When will I need the walking around the top? Well, soonish, because I need to get to the south of some of these guys in order to be able to push them back to the north. Ah, yes. So if I push this guy to the north, I have to push him back again to the south. But I could do that in a little bit. So I could do this, and then push him back to the south. And now I can walk around here and push the first guy up. That feels good. And now I can push this guy and then eventually get to the third guy. I think so. I think we have enough space to do all of this now. Guess I can get here. Yeah, and then I can just do this. Yep. Okay. We did it. We solved the puzzle in a reasonable amount of time. Hooray! Happy Cat does a dance. Okay. Feeling good about that. One of these just goes to its final resting position, and the other one is going to grab the bridge. Probably be... how am I going to push a block onto the bridge? I have to use one of the blocks to hold the bridge while I push the other one onto it. Yes, that's what I'm seeing. I'm going to have to push a block onto the left side of the bridge over here while this one's being held down. And then get the block back out by going around this way in order to get the block back out. Okay. So, step one. How do I free the blocks? How do I free the blocks? Looks like it's going to start like this. Then that gives me enough space to start moving you all around. And let's see. Yeah, this feels pretty good. So then I can get you onto the green one to hold this down. And then also be able to push you down onto the bridge. So that's good. And then utilize all the extra space over here to push this guy back around to his final resting spot, which is over here. And then grab the bridge. Okay, and I think we did the first part of the puzzle. Now for the second part. We're on an island. Two of them need to go to the south, and one of them needs to go up there. And in order to get the one that's up there, the only way to get a block in there is to push it from the south to the north. Alright. So, let's imagine for a moment that it's the block just to the north of me that's going to wind up to the north. Then the question would become, how can I push two of the other blocks to the south? And the only place you can push blocks from north to south are here and also from here. And once we push them to the south, it gets a little bit dodgy in terms of walking around and finding ways to get on the other side of blocks to go back to the north again. So therein lie the challenges. Ooh, also pushing north to south here doesn't help because then a block ends up in the corner and I wouldn't be able to do anything. So I have to push from north to south in this middle column. Ooh. Yeah, I have to push from north to south in this middle column, and the fact that this is like too wide where I can walk up and down is probably going to be important. Okay, but that implies, yeah, if I ever get a guy pinned on the left-hand side, he can never get off the left-hand side, so we can't get blocks all the way over here. This spot is just for me to walk up and down. Okay. I think I have a fair bit of information that might help me reason about the puzzle now. And it also seems if I put a block here, which I do see a way to do, it involves going left, down, right, down, left, then I wouldn't be able to walk around the section, although I could still walk around the top section. Yeah, ooh, okay. When I push a block down here, if I were to push it into this square, there wouldn't be a way to push one into this square. So after getting one all the way to the south, it seems like I need to move them over to the side, then push another block down that can be pushed to here, and then walk around this one that was over here and push him back to this spot. Yes, that has to be the way that we fill up the bottom of the puzzle. So that implies having other blocks kind of out of the way for a while. Most especially, in order to push a block to where I'm standing and then over here, I will need to have already pushed this guy out of the way, so I'll eventually be able to walk onto this side of this guy to push him back to the left. So, what if I pushed both of these guys one square to the left at the beginning? Kind of at the beginning. Yeah, I think I can do this as a start. Not quite, because if I push the guy below me to the right, then I won't be able to get far enough to push you farther to the left. So that's not going to work. And if I push this guy farther to the left, then I'll never be able to get around on the other side of this guy to push him to the right. So this is kind of our initial constraint. Also, just thinking about it, is there ever going to be a way to get a block here? I believe the answer is no. Because I can't push him from left to right here, and he can't come from the north or from the south, and obviously he can't come from the east where there's a tree in the way. So a block is never going to sit here. So where can I temporarily put these two blocks to the left and to the right of me, so that I can push this block to the right and still be able to get everywhere I need to go? That's a toughie. If I push this guy one more to the left, I could push him north, but then I can't get around to the other side of all this stuff. Oh. I might push this guy to the left temporarily. I don't see how that would help me, though. Yeah, because I can always use this spot to walk, so pushing him to the left doesn't seem helpful. What if I push this guy to the right and then down? Because then I can push the other guy back to the right for a moment. That might actually work. Alright, we're going to take a risk here. Because now I could get around here, push this guy way over to the left. Yeah, and then accomplish my first goal. Yep. So my first goal was to get this guy safely over here. And I got this guy safely over here. So now, having done that, I can get a guy to its final resting position here. This might actually work. So I can get a guy to his final resting position here. The guy to the left of me is in a bit of trouble right now. I could push him two to the right, but then I couldn't get back around him. And if I push him only one to the right, I'm also in trouble. I might have screwed something up right at the end here. How, after having this guy in this position, I should have left a block here, I think. And then shuffled this guy to the right and this guy to the left. No. This guy did need to be here for now. Is there a way still to solve this guy? So if I push him one to the right, I don't have a way to get to the south of him. If I push two to the right, then I don't have a way to get to the right of him to push back to the left. So, I think we've screwed up. When would I have had a way? I guess after I got this here, but before I push this guy all the way down here, I would need to do something. Okay, well, let me get myself back into that state, so I'll be right back. Okay, I managed to get myself back in this state. So now let's think very carefully. So the problem with pushing this guy down and left is that then I lose the ability to walk around in order to push somebody to the north. Yeah, and that's a big problem. It almost seems like I might need to move... Yeah, these are undoable moves. So I might need to temporarily move this guy here so that I can temporarily move this guy here. And then possibly temporarily move this guy here. And then... And then... I don't think that's helping me. So again, I'm gonna need the bottom guy over here. I need to move a guy down into here, but then I also need to be able to get to the... Yeah, the problem is I need to temporarily store the guy to the north of me somewhere where he doesn't interfere with me pushing the guy to the right of me eventually up into that guy's spot. Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be working. So if I put him back down here... Yeah, let's kind of do a bit of undoing. So if I'm back in this state feels good. I'm pretty sure I can solve the puzzle from here. And so the problem is, if I move this guy down and left, the guy below me, then I don't have a way to get south of this guy to push him back to the north. And similarly, if I move this guy up, then I never have a way to push the guy to the left of me down. So where can I push this guy so that I have enough space to push the guy below me down and left, someone into their final resting position over here, while still retaining the ability to push this guy into the spot where I'm standing now and walk around it. Yeah, that's impossible. If he's where I'm standing now and the guy on the south is in his final resting spot here, it's impossible for me to be on the south of him unless I push the guy who's currently to the left of me. I pushed him from here over this way, and then I'd be able to walk around to the south of him. And in order for him to be over here and me to push him to the left, that means that this guy down here would be out of the way, which he can't be. Yeah, it's impossible. Rats. I'm in that awful position of, I feel like I've proved that I can't do what I wanted to do. And so long as there's a guy in this column, I don't think I ever have room to push the guy who's to the left of me down. No, that's not true. Wait a minute. What if I push this guy down, then push this guy to the right, and then push him down again? I think that looks plausible. I think I might have been there before and not realized it. So what if I do this, followed by this? Now I can solve the puzzle, because I can just push him to the north and push the other guy there, yeah. I might have still had that available to me when I restarted last time, and failed to notice. But this time I did notice, so that's terrific. And we've made it to Island 49, where there's a bunch of moving mechanisms. Interesting. So in order to have the ability to push this guy who's starting to the left of me, I need a block that's holding this one down so that I can walk up here and do things. And then also, I'll need to have something sitting here in order to... in order to transport blocks down one by one? I need to transport 2 blocks downward. Okay, that doesn't actually seem awful, right? Like, transporting a block downward. It's just a matter of doing that. Except if I push it, then I'll also go down with it. So instead, I just need to drop it down and then push another block onto it. Except I can't push another block onto it, can I? Because if I had a block to push onto it, then it would be up and then I wouldn't be able to push them. What? Oh, I need to just push a block. Oh, I see. I need to just push a block off. So I'm going to need to push a block that's to the left of me here, I think, as my next important move. Oh, this is going to be weird. So I think I need to do something like this. Maybe. 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 I don't think I need that top section anymore. I feel like I need to do this. Are there only 4? No, there's all. I have to get all of them down there. I have to get all of them down there. There's 5 red dots down there. I was thinking there was 4 for some reason. Okay. So, oh boy. There's a big open solution space here. Feels like I have to do this to get another block down. And then from here, I have to do this to get me down. And then from here, there's... Yikes. Okay, I have noticed a problem, which is I pushed a block down into the southmost row, and it can never come out of the southmost row, so I did it bad. So this guy can never be pushed to the north. So he probably also needed to be pushed over here. Oh gosh. Alright. Just for experimentation purposes, let's imagine that guy never got pushed down here. How would I deal with all this gobbledygook? And let's imagine maybe that there was still a block here. Alright, well, since we're just imagining, I see that I could do this and this. The problem is there'd be a block here in my way, but then I could push these guys to the north. And so I probably need to do some dodgy thing that involved, like, temporarily pushing this block up so that I would have been able to walk around this side while I was doing all of that stuff, and then come back around down here and then push this guy to the north and this guy to the north. That seems plausible, actually. I'll at least give it a stab, and if it doesn't work, then we'll plan to come back next time for it. So now the more difficult... Oops. Now the more difficult thing might actually be the right-hand side. I'm not sure if I saw that correctly in terms of what's going to happen on the left-hand side. I did it again. Oh, I was trying to push up and then left, and I can't go up yet because I had to first do this in order to be able to go up. Oh, right, and now it's going to be hard. Okay. Yeah, getting a guy here and then pushing to the left of him is actually much more difficult now. Yep. Having pushed that guy to the south, I'm already in, like, a lot of trouble. Well, I can push him south again and then back to the north after having moved this guy down one. Oh, no! No, I can't do that. Okay. So perhaps I need to move this guy down here first. That seems vaguely plausible. I think this might still be a recoverable spot. No, no, no. Yeah, I pushed that guy too far to the south. Okay. Yeah, now that I know what I need to do for the left-hand side, the right-hand side has become much more difficult. What if I do this? This seems plausible. Okay, so I'm going to push one of these guys down here. And then the next guy there and the next guy there. Okay, so this actually isn't so bad. So then I push this guy over. And then I push this guy over. And now I ride my little thingy down. And now... yeah, here's what I'm seeing. If I do this, and then I do this, and then I do this, and this, I see the problem. I can't get on, like, the same side of all of these at the same time. When the middle guy is wherever the middle guy is, then I get into trouble. Yeah, I need to be able to walk around that side. Can I rescue this? Is there a way to, like, do the middle guy last? Could I ever push left and right? I might be able to. Let's see. If this guy's here, I could push him to the right for a moment and still possibly be able to solve the puzzle. Yeah, let's experiment with this for a moment. So. If I push this guy down and left, then I'm kind of stuck. If I push this guy up and left. problem is I couldn't push him to the left. What if I push this guy up and left now? Then I can't get around to the top. I don't want to push anybody to the right because this guy's pinned to the right column. I think I still did something wrong before I got here. And I had to use a little bit more finesse in this last little bit, maybe. I just want to try something. Suppose I do... Yeah, I keep ending up where I'm on the side of two of them and on the other side of one of them. Yeah, I think somebody else needed to move into this left spot over here. Okay, I'm going to think about this one again before next time. And hopefully have a solution to that. So hopefully next time we'll be able to finish the whole thing. Alright, but I've been enjoying this game. And not just because I get to play as a little kitty. I hope, as always, that you guys have been having a great day. And I will see you again soon for hopefully the last two puzzles of SokoCat Island. For now, bye-bye.